Hello everybody. Today I would like talking with you about past 3 days because it's 3 days was very important for situation in Ukraine, for the war, and for the Ukrainian people. First event what happened 20th of September of February was visit of Biden in Kiev. Biden is president of United States. It's more powerful people in the world, and he visit Kiev without 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 attention. Russia government was predicted about this visit for 3 hours before plane of Biden take off. I think it's right. 3 hours before plane the Biden take off, and Russia propaganda said that United States President asked permission to visit in Kiev of Russian government and Russian FSB. It is not true because if Russian authority would like make something, they fire to Kiev by Russian rocket, but they don't do it because they are afraid of United States power. Biden met in Kiev with President of Ukrainian Zelensky, and they talked something for the Ukrainian and world people, and it was very powerful event. Next day, 21 of February, Putin talked to Russian government around 2 hours, but he said nothing. He said nothing except new decision of nuclear blackmail against war. He said that he go out to a decision of decision of nuclear rocket, and he stopped this agreement, but he said they would like make atomic training, nuclear training, but only after United States. If United States make this training first, they make it too. What does it mean? It means that Russian Commission don't go to the United States nuclear rocket inspection, and American Commission don't go to the Russia inspection Russian nuclear rocket. I think Russian nuclear rocket is very old, and most part of this don't fly to their goal, because they very old and now they don't fly. And President Biden said that they give to Ukrainian 700 tanks. I think it was about all tanks that Western country give to Ukrainian in this year, but maybe not. And everybody talking about it. What does it mean? And nobody, and Biden too, nobody said about rocket GLMDB, because it's a rocket of far distance, and it is make win of Ukrainian under the Russian. But now nobody talk about it. What else? Bakhmut. Bakhmut surrounded on the half. It's operation surrounded, and one way to make supply to Bakhmut from Ukraine, but its way is working, and Bakhmut not fell now. Maybe Bakhmut fell in next couple of days, maybe not, but now they fighting against Russia. In Russia, artillery is lack of artillery supplies, artillery ammo. We can see it that some Russian authorities talk about it. Prigozhin, Evgeny Prigozhin, commander of private military company Wagner, he said that they need artillery ammo. Today is 23 February. It was in Russia Day of Military People, and now I think it's not, for me, it's not Day of Military, it's day of shame, day of shame of Russian army, because in 1918, when was law about Russian army, about serve in army Russian people, German army fighting against Russian army, and they start attack on the Narva. Narva, it's near Pskov. It's a couple of 100 kilometers from St. Petersburg. Russian government sent in this fighting sailor Pavel Dubenko. Pavel Dubenko was anarchist, and he made revolution in Kronstadt. He and his friends, anarchist sailors, killed the chief of Baltic Fleet and several officers. And in February of 1980s, he go with 1,000 sailors who was anarchist, go to the front fighting against German army. But German army beat regiment of Dubenko, and he go to the St. Petersburg, Petrograd, go to Petrograd, and he was under arrest couple of days, and then he go through, and he ran to Samara with their friends and cocaine, because he was cocaine addicted. It was shame for Russian army, and next day of shame was 23 February of 1943, where Chechen people was deported from Chechnya to Siberia, to Kazakhstan. Now, 24 of February, started Russian-Ukrainian war, and it is not good, it is shame, and today in Russia is night, and what happened today I will see, but I think nothing happened today, because all what should happen, it happened. And one thing about this situation, it's yesterday was concert in Luzhniki where was 100,000 people. It was basically young people before 40 years, and they was very glad they go to this concert. In this concert visited Vladimir Putin and said some couple of words, and the people was very happy. Russian people very happy exactly about war, because they would like fighting, but not in the front. They would like fighting in front of television. Next wave of mobilization maybe bring them some understanding about war. Maybe not. It's happen maybe next month. Couple of 100,000 people go to the war, and maybe Russian people will understand something bad about war. And something else, it is meeting Putin and Wang Yi in Kremlin. Wang Yi is Minister of Government from China, and it's not good for this situation because China can help Russian by ammo and especially by artillery supplies. If it happens, war couldn't end in this year. If it not happened, war could end in this year. Thank you.